And welcome to all of those that are with us. It's such a joy to see you all, and welcome to those who join us throughout this week for the video. And I would just like to open, maybe even expand your mind a little bit to kind of inverse our thinking. Like people look toward the ocean, the vastness of the ocean, and then I've heard some people say that, we're a drop from the ocean, we're a drop within the ocean. And I don't know if you've ever heard the quote, but there's a quote that says, "You are not a drop from the ocean. You are the entire ocean within a drop." And it's speaking to the premise that Yeshua taught us, that there is no separation. There is only oneness. And that's like what we've spoken to, the Ezrai Enai, returning as one. It's this recognition that we surrender all these constructs and divides that we've created within our minds, or formed and established within our positioning ourselves between others and ourselves, or other races, or other this or that, all this divide process. And then we watch how the media and borders form divide and separation. And there does need to be a discerning practice over not allowing things of darkness to enter in without being healed, elevated, or increased. And there does need to be a practice discernment through holy guidance into what's our role, because we are not to subject ourselves to that place of harm that could come from something rising of darkness, but we are also not supposed to embrace judgment upon those that are dwelling within darkness. There is a place where we can shift within our hearts to begin to speak words of life for them in their stead, but it doesn't mean we have to stand right below the axe or the guillotine that they wield. We do not have to put ourselves in that place of harm's way. We can be that drop that is the entire ocean, yet we do not have to be in a place to take harm from those that enter into the ocean, or those that take from the ocean. We can center ourselves upon the presence of God, search and live the clarity that is God's guidance, wisdom, and clarity for all things we see witnessed, and then search the living words that we've spoken over these past few weeks. The importance of understanding, God, thank you that your spirit forms upon my tongue words of life for all things I witness. So again, if we see somebody that is in self-destruction, that we offer prayers of the prayer of life to rise within their hearts, to bring them eagerness and alacrity and the desire for life within them. If we see somebody in the state of depression, that we would pray God's holy increase through joy, clarity, freedom, and trust. And if we see somebody functioning in arrogance, we can shift to a place to pray for increase in humility, trust, and divine wisdom. So my hope is that each of us would develop a vigilance to recognize that we are one in the living reality of Creator manifested throughout creation, and it is not even limited to the confines of the ocean's borders, the coastlines. Because that ocean that is described as that we are the drop that is the ocean, the entire ocean. We are the entire universe. It is the universal expression of creation manifest within us, throughout us, and around us. It is accessible by tuning in to God's presence within and becoming limitless as one with God. So as we breathe deep Yahweh Elohim, Ilan Milukura Kuriketerish Nachlem. Yahweh God and Creator, we offer thanksgiving for this holy opportunity to surrender ourselves, to seek the living breath of your Spirit within, to recognize the oneness that you have formed, that all creation emerges in the form of blessing from your Spirit. Your authorship prevails as we seek you first, and all that falls short by its own choice or design can be healed, restored, and returned into your embrace. We surrender the ties and tendrils we have formed upon the failings of others. The things that we have witnessed that fall short of your glory, we surrender them into your embrace, that they would be elevated within your love, clarity, purity, and holy recognition as they are one in you. We breathe deep. Yahweh, we allow for the life force of your Spirit present throughout all regions of the universe, present within us in the universe that is formed within, present to be seen, even as scientists look within us, to see that there is a limitless expression in the trillions of cells and systems throughout the body, a galaxy within the universe, as we are purified in the fullness of your Spirit, surrendering that your presence would be known, your glory would present, so that all people we encounter would discover your glory within themselves and their perfect union with you. We breathe deep. With a gentle rising, the breath rises through the spine, rising up, greeting the very core of the mind and the brain combined as one. The pituitary awakened and magnified in its effectiveness. Exhaling in holy trust. The breath flows with ease. Breathing deep. As the breath cycles in, descending and exhale, purifying and sanctifying each and every cell of the body, we breathe as one. Yahweh, stirring the remembrance of our origins within our loving Creator, the embrace that compresses in and equips us to move with blessing in all things we witness. We breathe deep. The prayer of life magnified within each breath that we receive. Our bodies strengthened and renewed. the very DNA of our form, freed from all generational ties. We breathe deep, shedding all spiritual holds or ties embraced through ignorance or willfulness. We are comforted in the knowing that we are freed from all cellular memory to embrace the holy authorship of God within. We look to the holy offering of us as one with our loving Creator, freed from all ties and able to witness strength, vitality, health, purity, patience, and all attributes of the divine manifesting through us. We breathe deep. As we are defined through holy trust and thanksgiving, gratitude rises from within us. In this gift of life that we have chosen, blessed and sustained by God within, guided by Yeshua throughout, and breathing the Abun Sala'achlim Undalakundalachalpiendrakina, the very living breath of God Creator within us. In this we offer thanksgiving for our time together. And Yahweh, I thank you that you bless each of your sons and daughters to remember and know their origins within you and the manner in which your Spirit flows through in this very moment to evidence your authorship over the experiences of our past, to be present here and now in the wonder of your Spirit manifest, as the ocean within the drop that we are, evidencing your design, your holy and perfect creation through us. We breathe in thanksgiving through your most blessed and holy name. Yahweh Lachim, Yeshua Alachlim Undalaki Petyanro, Abun Salalima Kutalaki Naraya. Amen.